You still remember the last thing she said before she walked away, don't you? The look in her eyes. The way her voice cut like a blade. It's burned into your soul. You tell yourself you've moved on, but late at night, the silence reminds you that you haven't. She's gone, yet she still owns a piece of you. And here's the brutal truth. Women know when they still haunt you. They feel your weakness, your unanswered questions, your obsession. That's why she has power, even in her absence. But what if I told you the reason she left isn't the reason she gave? What if the truth is darker, sharper, and far more painful than you ever imagined? In this video, I'll reveal it. And once you hear it, you'll never see women or yourself the same way again. Before we go further, comment the last thing your ex said before she left. Spill it, face it. Only then will you survive what's coming next. Emotional control, the calm in her storm. Picture this. A woman starts an argument out of nowhere. Her words are sharp, her emotions unpredictable. Most men will fight back, shout louder, or beg desperately for peace. But the rare man who stays calm, who doesn't let anger, fear or insecurity control him, becomes magnetic. Why? Because women don't test you with logic, they test you with storms. They want to see if your frame is stronger than their chaos. When you remain unshaken, she feels something money can't buy: safety. Think back to your own life. Have you ever lost control, raised your voice, and seen the light in her eyes dim? That's the price of emotional weakness. But when you hold your composure, you send a deeper message. I am the rock you can't move. And women crave that far more than material gifts. Stoic philosophy teaches that true strength is not in conquering others, but in conquering yourself. Purpose, the fire that cannot be put out. Let me tell you about a man I once knew. His name was Daniel. He wasn't rich. He didn't own much, and his car barely worked. But women respected him. Why? Because Daniel had a fire inside him, a mission. He woke up every day chasing something larger than himself. Purpose is magnetic. A man without purpose is like a drifting ship, pulled in every direction by waves. He becomes needy, dependent, and replaceable. But a man with purpose? He becomes untouchable. Women can sense when your life doesn't revolve around them. At first it frustrates them, but deep down it attracts them, because it shows them you're not easily broken, not easily owned. And here's the paradox. The less you need her, the more she desires you. Stoicism calls this living in alignment with nature, fulfilling your duty, not chasing validation. Purpose makes you a force of nature, and women secretly admire this more than any amount of money. Masculine presence, the energy she can't ignore. There's a man who walks into a room, and before he even speaks, everyone notices him. Not because he's rich, not because he's showing off, but because of his presence. The way he carries himself, the way he stands tall, shoulders back, breathing steady. Women feel this instantly. Presence is invisible, but it's powerful. It's the confidence of a man who doesn't need to prove himself. It's the calm eye contact, the slow movements, the silence that speaks louder than words. I've seen men with money who lacked presence, nervous, fidgeting, desperate for approval. And I've seen men with nothing who owned the room with their energy. Which do you think women secretly desire more? It's not the one flashing his wealth. It's the one radiating strength from within. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." Presence is not talk, it's being. And women crave the man who simply is. Mystery and depth, what she can't fully understand. Let's expose a harsh truth. Women don't fall for men they fully understand. They fall for the ones who remain mysterious, who keep a depth she can't completely unravel. Think about it. If you reveal every thought, every weakness, every story too quickly, she loses interest. Predictability kills attraction. But when you hold something back, when you reveal yourself slowly, when your silence makes her wonder what's behind your eyes, she becomes obsessed. That's why women often remember the man who never gave them full closure. It's not the money, not the gifts, it's the mystery. Curiosity is more addictive than diamonds. Stoicism teaches control over your words, your impulses, your need for validation. Mystery is not manipulation, it's self-respect. It's knowing that not everyone deserves all of you. Women secretly love the man they can't completely figure out, because he becomes the puzzle they can't stop trying to solve. Inner strength, the core that never breaks. Here's the ultimate truth. Money fades, cars rust, houses crumble. But inner strength, the resilience of a man that never disappears. Women admire this more than anything else. Inner strength is discipline when no one is watching. It's the courage to face failure without collapsing. It's the ability to remain standing when the world tries to break you. I've seen women leave rich men because their weakness made them unattractive. And I've seen women stay with men who had almost nothing, because his character, his strength, gave her more security than wealth ever could. Women crave this because deep down, they want to know, if life falls apart, will you still stand? If storms come, will you still protect me? If the world rejects you, will you still hold your frame? Money answers none of these questions. Strength does. And Stoicism? It is the philosophy of strength. It tells us, control yourself, endure pain, embrace struggle. That's what women secretly want to see in a man. Not his wallet, but his spine. The brutal truth more than money. So now you see it clearly. Women may enjoy money, but it's not what keeps them. They secretly love something deeper. Emotional control, unshakable purpose, masculine presence, mystery, and inner strength. These 5 things are worth more than gold, because they are what women crave when the lights go out and no one else is watching. Stop trying to buy attraction. Build these traits, because once you do, you won't just have money, you'll have power. The kind of power that makes you unforgettable. And with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.